Can someone please ask me why I'm going live? I have no clue. Guys, I was meant to go to bed. Then someone sent me a message saying I had promised I was going to come on here and do a live. And now I'm 23 seconds in. And there's nobody here. And you said come and do live. Bimbo, you've not done YouTube live this 2020, and you have been doing Instagram live. Come and do live. That's how Bimbo too now came. Bimbo that has gym tomorrow. It is well, oh. How are you? NVM, NVM. What is good? So guys, this is literally just a joke. Let me tell you why. Because I was about to go to bed. I'm literally about to go to bed. I was about to take off my makeup. This makeup has been since I went to church. And I read my DMs, like I said. So someone has sent me a DM saying how I had said I was going to go on YouTube live and I haven't done it this year. And I was like, oh, sugar. That is so true. So I'm on live for 10 minutes. Guys, you're not going to embarrass me. It's literally going to be 10 minutes. It's 1:24 seconds right now. So let's see what's going on. Hi, guys. Oh, my God. I miss YouTube. I just haven't had time. Consistency has been such a struggle. I cannot even tell you guys any lies. Consistency with YouTube has been a struggle. It's literally like full-time work. But I'm trying, I'm gonna do better. Shot a video yesterday. It's probably gonna be up tomorrow. It's really short. It's nothing. Somebody had asked me a question and I decided to just elaborate on it, and that was it. I have like a bunch of videos all over my phone and all over my camera. It's just sitting down to put everything together to edit it. It's like walk by me, oh. It's like killing me, but I'm gonna get it somehow. Everybody's saying hi guys, hi Peperempe'S. What's good? When I know they sleep, but then I'm like, you guys are in the diaspora, we're in the overs. That's why. I'll keep the time and remind you. Oshe, Nini, thanks so much. Be a reminder, please. Be that wall clock. Why did you come then, Mama? How about time? Guys, come on. Man's got gym tomorrow, and with the way I've been misbehaving, I broke my fast at 1:30, and I had hot chocolate at 7, and I closed my window. So I need to make sure that tomorrow I die on the line, because December, oh, dirty budget. So yeah. Hey Bimbo and hey Peperempe'S. Oh, you guys are so sweet. How you guys doing anyways? Is anybody going to talk about anything? Because I really just came to say hi. That's why I said 10 minutes. Like I really have nothing in my impetus to talk about today. So yeah. Okay, let me just one thing. So today during church, Pastor B.I. said something that really struck a chord. You know how I said in my 2020 video about, it's important to celebrate people? And I still stick to that. But one thing he said also is that sometimes also you should also be wary of the people that celebrate you. And the reason he said that was because he said that sometimes, because of the kind of society and country we live in, we tend to always celebrate mediocrity. So as much as it's great that people are celebrating you, don't get so caught up in the hype that you lose focus of what exactly they're celebrating when they're celebrating you. You should know when, you've done something great and it's worth celebrating. But then if you've done something and it's not worth celebrating and people are celebrating you, then, yeah, beware of that. And then he said it's important to always make sure that you create a celebratory tribe. So make sure that you're constantly around people that celebrate you, but don't not only just celebrate you for just, doing great stuff. Celebrate you for seeing the God in you. And that really hit me. Because it's hard for people to see the God in you, especially if they just they don't know that, God do exist in you. And the only way they can know is by your actions, right? So that means that if 5 years anniversary, very few people remember that it was my 50th anniversary since my brain surgery last year. But those that did knew, and they said, so thankful for your life, grateful to God for your life. That really struck a chord in me. Now, those that didn't, I didn't judge them. But the point is, you want to be around people that see the light inside you in this world of darkness. You just need to be around them so that everything just gonna illuminate. You understand? It's gonna be bright. So yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. To be honest with you, I just thought about it. Like it was so deep. Like it really touched me inside. Because after I did that video that I put up, in case you guys haven't seen my last video, I sat down and I do watch my videos again because sometimes you're talking and it's just in the heat of the moment, and then sometimes it's always good to go and watch it back and reflect and see if the way I said that thing then, I was feeling then, am I still feeling the same way now? To just reflect. So I did that and I thought about it and I'm like, yeah, I think it's great to celebrate people. But the one thing I also took out of it was that when I said feel your feelings, hey God, it's good to feel your feelings because so much has happened since the beginning of the year that it's just made me realize that even with celebrating people, sometimes it can be exhausting. Because imagine if you constantly celebrate people, yet they never celebrate you. Where does that leave you? How do you feel? Me, I'm the kind of person I'll brush it off. But eventually, body no be firewood. So after a while, it starts to weigh you down because you start to worry, you start to wonder, is it only me that will always be telling you congratulations? Can't you see my little milestones? Can't you too congratulate me? And when that happens, what do you do? Because then you don't want to be that person that's always a sore loser, right? You don't want to be the person that's always nagging. But then if you continue to keep quiet and nobody ever realizes that you need to be celebrated too, you now become resentful, don't you? So hence my feel your feelings. If you're feeling that type of way with your friends, you better give them a call. Hi, Charlie baby. How is you? So 2 weeks ago, a year ago, it was your birthday and I was here for you. It was your 1 year anniversary working in so and so company and I gave you a shout out and stuff. I just feel like a lot has happened in my life. I have grown so much. Work has been great. I released a movie. I just didn't feel like you were there to support me. And I just want you to know that that's how I felt. Period. Now, she'll obviously come up with 10,000 excuses, which is fine. I mean, you will listen to it. But at least you've told her how you felt. It's important. I feel like in this country that we are, and the times that we are, a lot of us don't voice how we feel. We just bottle it up. And then eventually it just topples over. And then you're not like, and then the person that you now do the outburst for is now thinking, what's going on? Where did this come from? Meanwhile, your heart, since inside your inside impetus, you have been holding it. So, yeah, I don't know. 2020 is a time to reflect. I know we keep saying 2020, 2019. It's just because, it's the beginning of the year. But, I think for me also, it's also with the beginning of the year is a new time for you to reflect and try to see how you can grow emotionally, spiritually, and then mentally as well. Another thing I was telling somebody this year, just today as well, I was saying Toby and Simi, I had lunch with Toby and Simi, was that where I'm at now in my life, I'm not looking for people to cut off. No, I'm beyond that now. I want people to cut me off. And Timmy was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, see, there's so much baggage that I've let go of. That's where I'm at right now. I don't want to be sitting and I'm saying, this person did not do this to me, so I'm letting the person go. No. I want the person instead to be sitting and I'm saying, I called Bimbo, she didn't pick up. I did it, you didn't do that. You know what? I'm just going to leave her alone. Yeah. I hope you just be leaving me alone. Just cut me off. Cut me off. Because like I said, energy is important. And so if I'm not giving you the same energy that you think you deserve from me, then that's me trying to give you like subtle hints that you know what, maybe it's time for us to love ourselves from afar. Because, it's just exhausting. That's all. Nini with the timekeeping. Go girl. Go girl. But yeah, 2020 has been it's been a great start so far. It's been an eye opener for a time so short. But yeah, I'm also being petty this year. I think there was a picture of Lori Supergala put up of one of these young men who was in Big Brother House, Nigeria, and I was just like, you know what, this is getting tiring. And then somebody came to comment about how something, all these double standards, oh she. I'm like, yo, if you have an issue with my comment, that's fine. But why do you have to say oh she? So I now replied, don't be rude, young man. I keep the same energy on everything that I say. Google me. Because to me, I just think that 2020, anybody that is still shaking breast, Anybody that is showing bomb bomb, I don't care whether it is your own. You don't need to display it. Please, it's so done. We're so over it. I'm exhausted of seeing twerking, of seeing guys showing eggplants, pictures of test trapping. Come on, come up with something new, please. Maybe we should start flying over the moon. You understand? Be more creative. Like, really? Like, stop it. Stop. It's boring. Like now I said, just keep something else, please. So if you are one of those people on your Instagram, I think you should just stop doing it. It just really is pointless. It really is pointless. It just doesn't. It's old school, yeah. But what do I know? They say leave and let leave. So yeah. Oh, thank you guys. In case you are an accomplished and well-rounded woman, you deserve to be celebrated. Bless. Is that true talk more free? So thankful for your love. Oh, thank you. Yes, this is very true. What's the reason of the celebration? I'm so thankful for the miracle child of God that you are. Thanks, Diane. Yeah, that's true. It's trying. It's tiring when you do a lot for people and they don't try for you. It is, and I think we also need to get to that point whereby we need to accept that it can be tiring, because some of us are just naturally givers. Like that's it. I give. I never expect anything back in return. But what you need to understand that as a giver, also there's a cap. You might not know it, but mentally there's a cap, and you never want to get to that cap, because once you do, you close that lid, and that's the end of it. So you don't want to be spent. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. In this 2020, oh, thank you. Sterling, I'm not cutting off people. I'm able to call me off Hagbaya. For me, I decided to be selfish with my time for myself and my people in my corner. It's important. My own babes, I'm not even a Yoruba person. How are you? I'm Dominant Man from, okay, hi. How are you? I'm from the US. I love Skinny Girl in Transit. Oh, thank you very much. You see, I see you in me. Okay. Your character is me. Oh, bless. Who is saying 2 minutes more, dear, please? But yeah, man, it's been a good 2020 so far. So we're seeing hopefully big things to come. Like I said last time, I must watch Sugar Rush. Thank you so much. He's back in the cinema. The Devil Tried did not succeed because Ida is a maze greater than Ida is in the world. Can I get an amen? So please go and watch it. Thank you so much. And yeah, man, go and watch Fractured as well on Danny. By first week, second week in February, we should have something new for you on Indani. Watch out. And yeah, man, we start shooting properly as well in February. So it's about to become a madhouse, man. I know 10 minutes have passed already. I'm aware. This doorways happen. Oh, you said I'm a very bit. Thank you. Where am I from? I'm from Lagos, Nigeria. I asked for YouTube live on your IG and you deliver. You see? Isn't that lovely? It is lovely, isn't it? Class captain. Amen. We are in the overs. Hope we can watch Sugar Rush. By the grace of God, we're working on that. What did you do to lose? I don't. Why do people ask me that? I'm going. You know what? Yeah, I said I was going to do a 5-year journey post on my health lifestyle journey, because that's what I call it. I didn't do anything to lose weight, bro. I just walked out and watched what I was eating. Yeah, to be honest with you. You know, everybody's body is different, and I think everybody needs to come to terms with that. Somebody can tell you that they lost 30 kg in 3 months. Mate, I lost 30 kg. It took me 5 years. So, to each their own, man. To each their own, man. I just think we all just need to get to that point where we just understand that our journeys are individual, but most of all, that we own and we love our bodies, but we understand the importance to nurture it. And nurturing is not only just what we eat, is what we do with it as well. I was having a conversation with Simi and Toby today, and we're talking about how, yes, we live in sensitive times and people are touchy, but we also need to be honest with ourselves as to how every day there's a new disease that nobody imagined existed and it keeps coming up. So whether you're skinny, whether you're, plus size, whether you're obese, whatever it is, people are just dropping like flies and dying from things that people just don't know. So for me, the only one way you can take accountability for yourself and try to, feel like you've lived a wholesome life It's not only just making sure you're right spiritually and, trying to make sure that you live life right by being nice to people and treating people nice. It's to make sure that you treat your body nice as well. And the only way you can do that is just find a balance for what you eat. But most importantly, just be active. And so that's what I try to encourage people to do. Just be active. I'm not trying to say be skinny. I'm not trying to say be a size, whatever it is. Because when people ask me, what's your goal? I tell you, I don't get a goal. I just want to be healthy. I just want to lifestyle. Whereas, activity and exercising is part of it. So that when I have kids, those are the kind of things I can pass to them and raise them with. So I feel like it's important that everybody needs to be honest with themselves when it comes to things like that. Because sometimes I get people sending me messages and I feel like they tend to misunderstand me in particular. I've always said it before. My nature is very rebellious. I don't like being put in a box. I don't like being categorized. I just don't like it. It just doesn't work with me. It's not my nature. So when people constantly send me messages of all this, the other day someone sent me a message, a question when I was doing a Q&A on Instagram, and she was like, oh, how do you deal with all the negative comments concerning your weight? And I genuinely replied her saying, I have never gotten any negative comment concerning my weight. Somebody came into my DM to insult me. Excuse you, why do you have to be rude? Why can't you just answer her honestly speaking after it's a valid question? And I replied her, please don't project whatever insecurities you're dealing with on me. Somebody asked a question and genuinely gave an answer. Guys, nobody has ever sent me a message insulting me about my weight, whether now, whether previously, whether before. Nobody has ever walked up to me and actually insulted me or inquired as to anything concerning my weight to my face rudely. The most that they always say is, you're more smaller in person. But even then, I'm just like, please, Nigerians, we just don't know how to talk. So if I'm telling you that nobody has said any negative comment to me, why are you mad? Nobody has. So I'm just like, see, we need to also understand that people project a lot of things on other people. And in this new year, as we're moving further into the year, make sure that you don't let anybody's insecurity be a reflection on you. You understand me? Don't let it. Don't don't let it. Don't get caught up in the hype. Nobody can tell you who they think you are. Nobody can tell you what they think you should sound like, what they think you should look like, what they think nobody should. You should decide for yourself. And if at this point you don't know, then, we might need to go to church on that one for you. You just need to pray for you. Yeah. So assistant class captain. So yeah, I just walked out and just watched what I ate to answer your question. What is your opinion about dom sub relationship? What the hell, bro? My opinion is if you like it, knock yourself out. I'm not a fan. I'm not interested. You say when I didn't tell you anything in February, please. I just said something is coming. Jekwe, you should be patient and wait for it. Thanks so much. She said she walked out and ate right. She tried to eat right. She's still trying. Abimbola, take time to rest well. Pretty in the midst of the rush and work. Oh, bless you. Thank you. Hi, Abby. I see them feeling like no, they know themselves. Yeah, I'll just say, especially when it comes to, see, I was telling Simi today as well, weight loss or working out or just like with everything in life, trying to come up with a new hobby and habits. It's a mental thing first. So it's not something that you can rush into. It's not something that people can talk you into as well. You need to mentally be ready and choose to say, okay, I'm going to try. Hopefully it works out. If it doesn't work out, at least I know I tried. So you need to psych yourself up mentally first of all. When you get it here, your body eventually follows. So you just decide and just take it one day at a time. Nobody's journey is the same. Everybody's journey is different. Don't believe anything you see on social media. It's all paparazzi. Just do you. Start. That's what I'll say. And do you. No rush. Just do your lane. They move. Jeje. Slowly. You're going to get there. Wherever there is for you. So yeah. Don't let one's insecurity be reflected. Yo, people be projecting, man. I ain't even got time. Thank you for advice on life. And you at the Oprah. We feel having Joker. Joker. As African women, I think it's good to be plus size and healthy. as African women, I think it's important that we don't put ourselves into any box. One thing I would agree with you for is it's important to be healthy. I feel like a lot of us come up with these excuses as to as African women. As women generally speaking, we should be active. Why should we be active right now? Because the world we live in is polluted, period. The food we eat is polluted. The air we breathe is polluted. Everything is polluted. And I'm trying to live to make sure I see my children. And the only way I could do that is just to try and find a balance in life. Trying to eat right, trying to exercise, trying to work out. But I don't think one should say as African women, because there are a lot of things that don't work against us as well as African women. As just being black African women, fibroids is real, more prone to certain diseases than other people. So I don't think we should put ourselves into all those boxes of as African women we should be plus size and active or healthy. I think we just generally just say as women, you know, we say what a man can do, a woman can do. It should not only just be mental, it should be in physical strength as well. And the only way to get to that is just to push yourself physically. I don't know. That's me, Shao. I know, say, man, I don't like when people they limit people. You understand? If you say you want to touch the sky, bloody hell, touch the sky and pass the moon. You get me? Just be doing you. So yeah, that's how I felt. I swear I'm so alert in terms of not letting people put their insecurities on me, whatever that fear is, especially energy that will weigh me down, not for me anymore. Amen. A huge congrats and success. Thank you so much. Bimbo, we are family here. Even though we haven't met. Oh, bless. I love that. I love that. That's true. People don't understand how powerful the mind is. Good evening. Oh, bless you. Hi, Natural TV. Welcome. Jejelio, people, Bimbo, we Joker. Yes, so everything is polluted. Yes, but mentally and physically health is very, very important. I keep telling people when people ask me, why do you get up in the morning? It's just because when I started, after my brain surgery, when I started this whole, whatever this journey is, to be honest with you, it was more of a place where I needed mental peace. And I keep telling people there's something about when I work out. It's not, and that's why I say I don't have goal. It's not even about just shedding pounds. It's what it does to me mentally, the release, all that endorphins, all that adrenaline. It just gives me so much clarity. Even if it's for like 2 hours. For 2 hours after I leave the gym, I'm just pumped. I'm just like, come on. Nobody gonna take my joy until I drive on Lagos Road. And I'm like, idiot. But aside from that, I'm like pumped. I'm like ready to go. So yeah, I also wanted like I felt like I needed some form of discipline in my life. I felt like since I moved to the island, I was just going. All I was just doing was just working. I feel like I didn't have a balance. And so working out to me gave me a form of stability. It gave me discipline. It gave me a new hobby. It gave me a new lifestyle. And so I wanted an overall change. And I was saying this on Instagram about how, weirdly enough, now it's influenced even my dating life. Like, you would not see me talk to somebody, and I'm being honest with you, who is not actively, physically active. I'm just like, what are you doing with yourself? Even if it's once a week you go and play football, I'm just like, it's important to me, so it should be important to you. And if it's not important to you like that, then we just not meant to be together. Because at the age and time in which I am in my life, I want whoever it is that I'm with to be able to pass on great habits onto me and vice versa. And if we cannot feed off each other, what we doing? What we doing? What we doing? We gotta be intentional about this shit. So that's how I feel, really and truly. Anyway, enough. That's that about that. As far as that is concerned, if you guys are watching Danny Phases, you understand. So yeah, Peperempe, don't be stingy with the thumbs up. Thanks so much, class captain. You're busting my brain. Hi, Anisha. God bless you. Thank you. My team, thanks to remember us. I agree, princess. So she thanks for calling me a princess in my life. And in my mind, I'm a princess. Because my father is what? Is the king. It flows and it calms you down. I need to restart working out myself. I need to stop procrastinating. Do it. Yay, sleep just got rescheduled. Oh, bless you. Oh, shout out to you in Ghana. My team, please. She says I job to remind. So yeah, anyways, Those were the few things. The video I'm dropping tomorrow, I don't want to talk about it here, as soon as the video is coming tomorrow. It's just really short, to be honest with you. Somebody asked me a question that I just thought was very, and I just needed to say it really quickly. I'm just like, God, please. So I've said it. What else do I want to talk about again? I want to talk about people getting tested and how it's important. I have a friend whose mom just took a house help, and she just recently found out that the house help had hepatitis B. So she's all that, should she let her go? Should she keep her? I mean, once she takes drugs, it can suppress it. And for those that don't know what hepatitis B is, please Google, be informed, be equipped. And it's obviously not as bad as AIDS, but there's apparently no cure to it. And it's transmitted fluid swap, so blood, saliva, that kind of stuff. And it's also contacted without it can be contacted non-sexually, for those that don't know. So you don't need to have had sex with someone to get hepatitis B. So yeah, which is why every time I go to the gym, you see me wiping down my shoes like as if, no, I want to die there. But my point is that, a lot of people, apparently almost 80% of Nigerians, I don't know if that figure is right, maybe the doctor was exaggerating a bit, live with it, because most people just don't know. So it's important to just check yourself, just to just be sure. So my advice, and I keep saying it, that I feel like in our generation we get so caught up, even our parents' generation, that people don't check their health status. Yes, I know it can be a bit pricey, but it's important that you take time out to check your health. So do an AIDS test, do a hepatitis test, go and do your pap smear. If you can do a pap smear, go and get the human papilloma HPV vaccination. Just make sure you're just taking care of yourself. Recently I went to go and get my my I think they call it inner tummy walls scanned, just to just make sure fallopian tubes are fine, womb is aligned. Just go and check to just make sure everything is okay. Apparently, a lot of Black women deal with fibroids from like young age. So apparently, a lot of us are walking around with fibroids we don't even know. Just check to see if you have, if you don't have, if you do, where it's located, what the implications are for where it's located. It's just, health check is just very important. People are walking with things that they don't even know of. It's not our portion. But my point is, Bible says, my people what perish from ignorance. So just try and equip yourself as much as you can to just make sure that you're just checking your health, girl. I'm telling you, as in Ajide Shalewa, I agree with you. Working out is the one thing that has brought consistency to my life. I agree with you. It's brought consistency, it's brought discipline. If all else fails, I wish I know that Tuesday, Thursday is boxing class. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, gym. Sometimes Saturday morning. Unfailingly. It's like clockwork. And I make sure that everything else that I do, I plan it around that. And so it was when I started to work out that I really understood the importance of when people say, we make time for what is most important for us. It's the truth. Like I can be in a meeting and whatever happens, the way my brain is like this, I'm already like, if I leave this meeting at 6 o'clock, it's going to take me at least 25 minutes to get to the gym. Okay, if I get to boxing class at 10 minutes late, okay, cool. So am I going to change here? Okay, my equipment is already in the car. I'll just change my... Bruh. So anybody who is too busy for you is just not interested. That's that. Anything that is going to disrupt you from whatever flow that you're having right now, if you think it's important to you, you will find a way to make everything together work. It's a crazy balance, but you could do it. Because God does not give us more than we can handle. Period. So you're going to find a way. You're going to make it work. So those cheekbones and that skin is... Stop it. This cheekbone is called fat. It's chunky, but we love it. So thank you. How did you get started writing? I don't write movies. I don't write movies. I don't write movies. I don't write movies. I come up with synopses, but I don't write movies. So meaning that I come up with ideas, and then I tell the writer, and then the writer fleshes it out. So yeah. Watch my video. You will know how I became the actress in Skinny Girl. Nini, I noticed a very good habit I do myself. Oh, bless. Full blown. General, physical. Yep. full blood works, animal, everything. Yeah, Olori, I can tell that you live in the abroad. You see, it's easier when it's there because, I mean, most of these things come with your health plan already, right? In Nigeria, things are crazy. Things are crazy and expensive. So when I did the HPVC vaccine, which was years ago, things were cheap then. Yesterday I was talking to a pharmacist and she was talking about how, so you first of all take the first shot, then 3 months after you come for the second shot, then 6 months after you come for the third shot. Now, one shot is 18K. Now imagine somebody whose salary is 18K a month. Where you going to start from? Things are steep, man, in Nigeria. So I'm aware of that. But, God help us. Don't forget to check it totally. So I'm not going to embarrass myself here to say what I've been doing for the past few years. That's when I'll be go, oh my God, remember your teeth, your teeth. I'm like, if only you know. I mean, I don't have, everything seems to be fine, but I'm like, out of both of my siblings, we're three, I'm the worst when it comes to teeth. Sometimes I go to bed, I forget to brush. And then my mom is so upset. I did not raise you not to brush your teeth every night. But that's because out of all three of us, I've probably been to the dentist like twice in my life. So I'm taking advantage of that. But the older I get now, I realize that I don't want to have falling teeth. So yeah. So teeth is important as well. Right, but don't forget the breast and the privates. Please do not be shy to check them. Yes, so do breast exercise. I was about to do that. Do breast exercise regularly as well, guys. I honor the grace upon your life. Amen. I tap into it too. Please, when it's phases has not been short. You are here asking for phases. Please, 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 please. We're still waiting for script for phases. Okay, I lied. We've gotten some scripts, but phases is not anytime soon. Skinny Girl has been short. It's in editing. Be patient. I promise myself I'll go back to working out since I saw your current picture on IG. What does my current picture have to do with anything? I love you. I can't see myself in you and the issues you discuss. Oh, bless you. When is SGIT coming back, please? I don't know, but soon. Saw that you were live and I was like, this is my opportunity to shamelessly say, oh, bless you. Femi Sola, that's a beautiful name. Oh, bless you. Thank you. Recommend a very effective toothpaste. Guys, do you know the toothpaste I use? Oh my Jesus. So this one, well, let me even do this. Hold on, let me walk into my bedroom. It's gonna be dark for a second. Just give me a second. If I tell you lots here, the toothpaste I use. So everybody, like Jackie Aino's one I think is great, but this is what I use. It's called, what's it called? Euthomol. I don't know I've never known how to pronounce it. And yeah, so when I was in England in school, that's what I used to use. And no shame. That toothpaste, I said toothpaste, that toothpaste is the bum. Diggity bum bum. So yeah, that's what I use. I just love it. I just love the fact that it's just really harsh. So that's what I use. Hallelujah, I'm not the only nine crawler. Yo, I'm about to go to bed, y'all. I do, girl. Born and raised Estonia, O'Shea. Hey, we pay these high premiums and we better use those plans. I agree with you. And for those without the access, do what you can. There are lots of remedies. Yeah, they are. Can you do a video on how brands are normalizing obesity? I think it's sensitive and I don't want to do a video on it just yet. Let me tell you why. I said it before, guys. I don't like to talk about things I don't have full facts on. And I don't think it's generally brands that are even normalizing obesity. I don't think that's what it is, to be honest with you. Because, I mean, shout out to the brands. A brand can come out now and tell me that putting your hand in fire is the best thing you can ever do. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to put my hand in fire. Do you understand what I mean? So I feel like even though the brands are doing all of that, it's not today that brands have been doing advertisements. I mean, McDonald's will sell whatever they need to sell. Half of the people that eat it, we all know that sometimes, if not half of the time, it's unhealthy, but people still eat it. So I think it's just for individuals to just decide and get to that point where you're honest enough to say that enough is enough. That's it. I hear my mom's voice. Be a label reader and find natural alternatives. Oh my gosh, we use the same toothpaste. Hey, Abimbola is coming back soon and very soon. Yes, your mom uses that. Yeah, my mom uses Sensodyne, I know, but yeah. Many women feel once they have a child, the baby weight is there forever. Many don't try to lose it. I think it's not that many don't try to lose it. I have friends who've had kids, and it's not the easiest. I think when a lot of women get pregnant and give birth, there's a lot that goes into their mental psyche. That it's not that they don't try to. It's just there's just so much going on. If you're married, you've just given birth, you have a child, you have a husband, you have yourself. So most times yourself tends to come last, which subconsciously a lot of women just don't realize that they just put themselves last. And that's what happens. And so the truth is, once you've done that, you automatically just let go mentally because it's so much work and you're just trying to find a balance and trying to struggle and juggle. My friend was telling me that it took her sister literally just tapping her and saying that, Auntie, you are letting yourself go. You need to snap out of this. And then she was like, what the hell? And then, she started on it. So I don't think it's an intentional thing. I think it's just more of a mental thing and it's just hard. It's hard. It's not easy. Carrying a child for 9 months, pushing the child out, and then as soon as you do, you're now juggling. You are breastfeeding the same breast again that you don't understand. That all of a sudden it's just licking milk up and down the whole place. You don't have to be feeding it to a child every second. The child is constantly on it. It is used to trying to come to terms with the fact that your body is looking like this. Wondering if your husband's still trying. It's a lot of mental strain. And I guess some people are more will-powered mentally, while some people are not, which is fine. So I think when it comes to women and childbirth, I think we need to be sensitive a bit. But I think we also need to be honest with ourselves and with our friends who do get to that point whereby you feel like, okay, they're starting to let go. You have to be sensitive and find a way to just pull them in and be like, girl, I know it's not been easy. I hear you, but I love you too much to let you go down like this. So this is what we gonna do. And then, you start it from there because it's not easy, man. It's not easy. I've seen people struggle. I've seen people struggle with even postpartum depression that they don't even know about. They don't know that that's what they're going through. So it's not easy. I think with things like that, it's quite sensitive because a lot of people nowadays, a lot of young girls, because we young, 30s, we young. A lot of us are thinking that when you see your friends experience this thing, that you heard all this conversation, you think you know. But mate, when someone is telling you and you're listening, it's different from when you're going through it. You understand me? So we all think that we're mentally ready, and then when your body starts to change, you're like, rah, what is going on, man? So yeah, it's not easy. It's also good to use once a week baking soda to brush your teeth natural. I know they do that one. I can't wait for NGT. Thanks so much. Have you watched your sister, Madam, on Red TV? What do you think about my team? Could you not come on here to be asking me things about Red TV? Thank you. And I'm not telling you what I think about it. You should tell me what you think about it. I recently gave birth and the healing process takes a while. Yes, I know it does. God your strength and congratulations. Hey, I'm a big fan, low key. Why you say low key? I love your energy. Your 2020 vlog is fire. Oh, bless you. I sent you a DM because it feels like you read my plans for 2020. Oh, bless you, Iniolua. Thank you. Sorry, season 6. I will not be happy. The ending, you get married. I love that. Oh, bless. Thank you. Then don't stop at season 5. Me, I can't. Oh, I'm done. Don't wait. I'm embracing. I have no chill. I have a request. Is it possible to have subtitles in SG96 for those people who aren't fluent in English? Let me tell you why that's going to be difficult. I'm very sorry, and it's just hard because a lot of the lingua is English, but sometimes as well it's a bit it's hard. It's hard. It's hard. I mean, we do the subtitles for the Yoruba that mommy speaks, but in terms of it's hard. It's hard. It's hard. But we'll look into it. We'll look into it. We'll look into it. We'll look into it, Crystal. We'll look into it. Real friends don't let real friends struggle. Man, when you are in ish, be talking about it's totally different too. Exactly. So on point, he said it all. Oh, and before you know it, you are pregnant for the second baby. I know, right? And someone said my two Abby said I've kept my skepticism about sister. Guys, please, I'm not talking about this one here. Before someone can screenshot something I did not see now and then it's all over Insta blog. Abimbola Craig coming on a personal YouTube, Twitter. I'm not talking about anybody's show. Please. We're all on Beams, aka in Danny channel. So this is not in Danny's channel, this is Bimbo's channel, please. This is my personal channel. I can talk about what I want to talk about, but when it just comes to that in particular, right now I'm not going to talk about it. That's it. I'm gonna keep my comments. I'm gonna reserve it. Remember what I always tell you guys that if you want to say something, sometimes just call a friend. I've already called a friend and I've said my thoughts, and that is that about that as far as that is concerned. So if you guys want to share your thoughts with me, feel free. I ain't telling y'all nothing. I'm not. I'm not doing any of that, man. I'm not gonna do that. How confident did you feel starting out in a different career from law? No confidence at all. No confidence whatsoever. I just dive inside. I just say, Father, take the wheel. No, there was nothing about confidence. You can't be confident about something you don't know. That's stupid. There was no confidence. I won't lie to you. I was just open to just learning, to be honest with you. And I'm like, you know what? Let's see. I had no plans. Even right now, bruh, it's crazy. I could tell you eventually that my sole aim, one of the things I want to do aside from, taking over my mom's law firm eventually, is also to own a production company in the future. In between all of that loopholes, I'm just like this. But I've learned to always just sigh. Because I'm like, he that started me on this journey, you already see the end. So let me just be letting him just lead me. I'm gonna follow you. So yeah, I wasn't confident. I had no clue what I was doing. You look really good. Can you post your workouts and foods you're eating? No, no, nope, nope, nope. Let me tell you why. Because the minute I start to do that, I start to, excuse my French for lack of a better word, I start to fuck with myself. And I don't want to do that. You see, everything that I do in terms of even posting my workouts, I just do it for myself. Thankfully, it helps some people, but I don't want to be that person that's constantly doing things for people. In terms of the fact that I feel like when people do that, you tend to lose a bit of yourself. It has to be more organic. And my food, to be honest with you, most times it's not like it's healthy. It's not like it's not healthy. It's just blah. Sometimes I only eat once a day. Nothing exciting about it, just because I've been too busy and I'm a picky eater. I'm not in the mood to eat this, so I just won't eat anything at all because I'm just like, don't nobody got time. So it's harder. And in terms of workouts, I do post my workouts on my Instagram page. Now I'm going to try and see if I can do a compilation of some of my workout videos to just put on YouTube. Just be like, okay, guys, when my trainer is trying to kill himself, not me, this is what I do. But I try not to start where I can't finish. Consistency is important to me. And if I start to post, and then when I stop, I start beating myself up. And then I'll not just be posting just because you posted post. So, sorry, love. It's gonna come from the impetus. It's just gonna come naturally like that. Angel and baby. Bimbo, yo, thank you. This energy that you part of intense so much, man. Man, when you figure out about the subtitle, my entire family is going to watch SGIT by force. My team and Abby are still talking to each other. I left a messenger. Don't think I'll watch it this year. I want things that educate me, sis. No, but Abby, you know what it is, yeah. With content and content creating is very tricky, especially for YouTube. Let me tell you why. YouTube is such a diverse pool. There are people that go on YouTube for just Iran. For those that don't know, it just means for rubbish. Some people are not coming on YouTube to be educated. They just want to see rubbish. So when I watch back chat sometimes, it's not because I'm trying to be educated, because sometimes they be talking smack. I'm just there to just be like, really? What the hell? Why there's some content that you watch, like when I'm watching things like Jubilee, The Cuts, it's just like, it's so enlightening. It's like great content. I'm like, oh my God, if I could just literally lift this thing and just do the same. Oh my gosh. Why there's some people that I watch their videos because I'm like, it's very informative. It's very, so you can't always just do content to just always educate. That one's going to be tricky because sometimes you just want to entertain as well. And it's a thin line between educating and entertaining. So, yeah. We were seeing SGIT again today in my room, and my roommate said this Tiwalade will be stubborn in real life. Well, maybe your roommate is stubborn in real life because Tiwalade does not exist in real life. Are you understanding me? You're so natural, real, and one can easily. Oh, bless you. Thank you, Ebere. Would love to see a video about how you got into Indani and your journey to being a producer, high and low moments, and all sorts of like a career video. Okay. I definitely agree with that. Definitely do what you want to do when you want to do it. What motivated you to start a YouTube channel? Very simple, to be honest with you. As much as you guys can see me here and you're like, oh my god, you're so articulate, you're so put together. I'm actually very, 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 very introverted. I say that with the niceness of heart. I'm the kind of person that a lot of people see me and just tend to assume I'm a snob. It's not that. My mom will tell you I'm very shy. Very, very shy. Very shy. I don't speak except I'm spoken to. Because I don't like disrespect. Like, I got a big ego. I'm not ashamed to say that. I don't like disrespect. So I don't speak except I'm spoken to. I like to mind my business. I try to keep to myself. I'm very introverted. So I realized that there was just so much I just always wanted to say. And at first I tried to write it because I'm not a bad writer. I just find it harder. It's just like so much work when I'm writing. I'm just like, oh. And then sometimes English go hear me, will just fail me. So I'm just like, you know what, yeah, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. When I first started my YouTube channel, I called it Miss Craig's Thoughts because it was an avenue for me to just come on here, say what I wanted to say and leave. Because like I said, I can be quite, a rebellious person. So when I'm saying things, I really don't care what you think about it, mate. I'm just saying what I'm feeling right now to just make myself feel good, and I'm gonna bounce. It's not left for you to contend and contest with whether it makes sense or not. You get me? So that's why I really started YouTube, to be honest with you. It was for me to just be able to just vent. Like, this is what I'm thinking of right now. Boom. What do you guys think? And that's it. That's it. Now, I always knew I would not be able to do it full time because of the kind of way my life is structured right now. And so it was never my intention, but then it was always meant to be one of those outlets where if I need to just go and just, I would just go there. That's why I started YouTube. Bima, I understand what you were saying, but I'm talking about me. Oh. No, I know you are now, Abby. I'm looking for your trouble. I'm trying to say you should watch it. Is the point I'm trying to make. Oh God, my YouTube. I get what both of you are saying. I'm just trying to tell people that you have to watch it. If you watch episode 1, you're gonna have to finish. All of us are gonna finish it together. Maybe when we see ourselves in real life, we'll now dissect it. But till then, I'm gonna watch it too. Oh, you love Jubilee? Yeah, I think their channel is really good. I watch rubbish to relieve my stress. Me too. Half the time my television is on. I pay for DSTV. Most of the time I don't watch it. But the fact that there's just something in the background, it just makes me feel good. He said entertainment. Thin line between educating and entertaining. I know you sure that does that. So it's 3:14 a.m. here watching this. Is what happened to me the first time I started watching Skinny Girls. Oh bless. You just can't leave. Yeah, for introverts. I'm super introverted as well. I tell people I'm my best company. Yeah, but it's also scary. Let me tell you why. Because the older you get, more set in your ways, and it's unhealthy. I'm at that point now, and I'm okay and honest enough to say it's unhealthy to an extent because I spend so much time with myself that when I'm around people, I'm just like so fidgety. And then when people are in my space, I'm like, bro, can you like bounce? Like, what the hell? So, yeah, but yeah. I feel like I can relate to you. I just can't speak to people online. In regards to Bimbo's point on educating and I recommend the book Assuming Ourselves to Death by Neil Postman. It will give you little insights on the entertainment industry. You seem so confident. Why do you guys say that? How does one seem confident? I am genuinely very, 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 very curious because I get people asking me, "Oh, how did you get to be so confident?" And it worries me in terms of the fact that I'm just like, is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? Is it that? How does one who is not confident come across? Because Nigerians, and I say this with all niceness, don't realize that there's a thin line. So I've had people walk up to me to go, "Oh, I'm very aggressive." And I'm like, no, I'm assertive. There's a difference. So I know that some people misconstrue being confident with being arrogant. And some people misconstrue being assertive with being aggressive and arrogant. So I just like, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. People take me being introverted as proud. Guess what? I don't care. You're looking dope, dope. Love the flawless. Bless you. Thank you. Look at how outspoken you are. You speak your mind without fear. I don't think you're arrogant or aggressive. No, it's not like I don't. It's not like I speak my mind without fear. Let me tell you what it is. I think what has been the defining moment for me in my entire lifetime, and I'm being honest with you, is the fact that when I speak my mind, I speak my truth. And there's something about when you're speaking honestly from what you believe and what you know, as opposed to when people are just speaking because you can tell they're just speaking to either trying to impress people or to try to that's why I said my opinion. Everything I'm saying here doesn't necessarily mean I think I'm right. It's just me saying what I'm thinking at that point in time. And the fact that it's genuinely coming from an intentional, honest place is what it is. I think that's what it is, to be honest with you. Every time I speak, it's because I'm genuinely saying how I'm feeling and what I'm thinking at that point in time. I'm not trying to sugarcoat it. As it's hitting my brain, is how I'm giving it to you people. And there are those who can receive it, and there are those who it just repels. They just like, oh God, you have come again with this show. They can't. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't even know if what I just said made sense. Good evening. Do you know a YouTuber from the Netherlands? She's from Nigeria and her name is Okay. I am right. I am like you too. I speak my mind. No, what? So this is. I just like to clarify this as well. When I always tell people I speak my mind, I think a lot of people tend to think that there are two ways. And the reason why I say Nigeria is because I've heard, you know how you just sit across people and people will be telling you who they think you are, and they'll be analyzing you because they just heard you say one line. They just watch one video of you. Meanwhile, you have no insight as to who I am, how I was raised, what my upbringing is about. And I've learned that it's fine. I don't need to always explain myself to people. So when I'm saying this, speak your mind, I'm also saying that when you speak your mind, you also have to have tact. A lot of people, some people just don't have it. It's a very thin line. Speaking your mind doesn't necessarily mean being very brash. Sometimes I can be brash, but not brash enough to be hurtful to people is what I mean. And not brash enough to pull down people. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, that's so true. I actually am trying to go to places so I can learn being around people. All the time I'm extremely to myself when I'm out. That's why I'm careful what I feed my eyes with. Be careful what you feed your eyes with. True confidence isn't loud, and part of the confidence is being assertive. Know what you want and speaking your truth. You're in my head. Oh, Shay, come on, Olori. And that is me. I like to mind people. I like to mind people think I'm rude. They'll be okay. You believe in yourself, that's what it is. You love yourself. Let people be repelled if they want to be. Do I love myself? Not every time. Sometimes I can stand me. But guess what? I'm all I got, so I'll be fine. Um, that is what I'm saying. You're right, girl. What do you think about people who watch with who? What do you think about people who say witchcraft doesn't exist? I want to go back to our forefather spirituality. I'm lost by that, my tube. I didn't expect you to be asking me that kind of question. I don't understand. I don't speak that language. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I mean, we already live in a world where nobody's stupid enough to not know that there's good and evil. And I think your focus should just be about combating whatever evil that is trying to come at you. When I mean combating, not actively going out there to look for it, but knowing that you can arm yourself enough with the word of God and with the blood of Christ and just moving ahead in your own truth. I don't focus on all that. I don't, yeah. It's the same way that when we were much younger, my mom used to use this something manner book, and after a while my brother and my sister and I were like, yeah, cut that out. All these books that when you're praying, every time they're always telling your enemy to die or that your enemy is coming for you. I'm like, come on. Imagine if everybody lived life. I mean, there's nothing wrong with knowing because we know this thing, so we're not stupid. We're not ignorant of the fact that they do exist. But you can't live everyday life expecting an attack. That's the way, yeah. So, yeah, a daily manner. I think that's the name of the book. I need to do water. Not be any water. They wait. Not be any water. Is it water? I beg, leave me alone, Jerry. Are you going to do more vlogs in the future? I don't know, girl. I don't know. half of the time I do videos, I do them like so late, like 2 a.m., 1 a.m. Because life is hectic, man. So I don't know. And all I want to do this year is just be better. So let me start with that first. And then make promises as I move ahead. Yeah, and it's well, bless you. My team stop believing in native doctor. Don't mind her. I have had debates on that with someone some hours ago. You have energy. He said, I'm awaiting your TED Talk. TED Talk on what? What are you talking about, Olori? We cannot stop people to have assumptions, but the intention to know is what you assume of someone is fact is actually your duty. Well, yeah. I believe in God, don't worry. No, I don't doubt that you believe in God, my tube. I'm just saying what's your own with all those principalities. I will leave you alone, no. By fire, by force. By fire, by force to do what? Mate. I'm like, man, I don't stress me, Jerry. You should not stress me. Anyways, I hope everybody's okay. I said this was going to be 10 minutes. It's been 55 minutes already. If I save it now, say I want to make money from it, now someone will say, oh my God, 55 minutes, I'm not watching. So I'm not going to save it. Don't worry. But I'm going to clock off when it's exactly 1 hour. Guys, that's in 4 more minutes. Yeah, I and my siblings had to talk to my mom and make her understand why she had to cut that daily devotion out, bruh. To go on water. Doesn't Danny hire interns? Send them a message. Send them a message. Where's my way principalities? I'm done. I'm done with you. Let's live in a new world. Oh, thank you so much, Angela. Angel baby. Such an awesome personality. Keep doing the live chats we love. Oh, bless you, Lori. Have a great week, Chini. I think we all had that talk with our moms. Yeah, like that daily devotion. Like that book took me out, bro. Like people still use it. I'm just like, yo, good luck to you. Good luck. You can't. You can't. You can't. You can't. Ah, I couldn't. I heard he died. Wait, same. No. Anyways, yeah. Oh, bless you. Right, guys. I'm about to check out because it's time to sleep. Because I've got gym tomorrow morning. But it's a Monday. So, once I wake out in the morning, I cannot come home and sleep at night. By the grace of God, I also suffer from insomnia, guys. Help me. It will take me like another 30 minutes before I knock out now. I don't know what it is, but it is well. All is well in the world. That book is something else. Shout out to the lady who sent me on my Instagram live. I don't know if she's here. She sent me an iTunes gift card. That was so sweet of her. Like, God. God will bless her. Oh. God will bless her. I didn't expect it. Like, I was like, what the hell? I'd send a message on an email, like, are you sure this is for me? And she's like, yeah, she wants me to have it. I'm like, what? Why? Thank you so much. I don't know if you're on here. Thank you so much. Okay, then have it. Oh, bless you. Abby, my love. Go and sleep. Go and sleep. We'll talk later. All right, guys. I'll go sleep. Man, don't tire. Time to wipe all this makeup tough. Since 10 a.m., God is good. Plus, the Hamatan is really helping. Like, once you set your face, she don't move. She don't move. All right, guys. Oh, that's another thing, too. So I want to do a get ready with me live video. Not live video, but get ready with me video for YouTube. So I would like how to achieve this look. I mean, I'm boring, but we'll see. All right, my loves. Take care. Good night, Peperempe'S. One last time. Abimbola, Peperempe. Eh, Peperempe. Come on. Sugar, sugar. Eh, sugar, sugar. Sweetie, sweetie. Oh, sweetie, sweetie. Good night, my loves. Bye. Mwah.